I get asked by people all the time, how do I have time to mow 6,000 Christmas trees? And the answer is, well, the Luba2 and the Luba3 by Mammotion. I have both of those two robots working my Christmas trees, trying to keep the grass under control, which relieves one more thing off my plate, because the alternative is a sea of grass. And how do you find your Christmas trees in the sea of grass? So let me show you how it's done. We'll show you the Luba2 getting that set up. Then we're gonna introduce the newest model by Mammotion, which is their Luba3, and show you the different standout features that you can expect to find on the Luba3. But it gets even better than that, because we have our Luba3 connected on a solar setup. So that means it is fully off-grid. So those of you that are dealing with an area that's low on power, might just be the ticket for you. Let's go. There we go. All right, guys, look at this. See that? Now it does several cuts, so even if you see stuff that's left over, it's gonna come back through and it's gonna slightly overlap those passes. You can have it mow as many times as you need, and this is the first mow down, okay? These are not new blades. These are old blades from last year. But just to show you what it's taken down here. Look at that. So if you don't believe me that it can do thick grass, there you go, guys. It doesn't get a whole lot thicker and tougher than this. This is field grass. This is not your fine tooth fescue or Bermuda or anything like that. This is thick orchard grass.
And just to show you what we're up against out here on the farm, this is 1 week later. We had a ton of rain and just the right temperatures, and now the grass is 2 feet tall. There is no way we can keep up with this grass on our own. And real quick, we have another area over here that is grotesquely overgrown and a little tricky to get any of the lawnmowers in because of all the obstacles. It hasn't been cut yet, as you can tell. The grass is over 3 feet tall. You think the Luba2 can take this grass down? Of course it can, otherwise I wouldn't be showing you. Now we did have to do 2 passes around this perimeter to help clean it up, but you can see there are still some clumps left, and part of that is because there are some pits and holes in the ground from moving things around, and there's also a couple plants that I couldn't find because they were buried in the ground that are in pots, and so the Luba2 saw them and went around them. But wow, look at how nice and tidy it is now. Mammotion offers 3 different versions of their Luba3 all-wheel drive. But really, the biggest upgrade between the Luba3 and the Luba2, the world's first tri-fusion navigation system, which utilizes 360-degree LiDAR plus net RTK plus dual camera AI vision. This thing runs off 4G. That means you don't have to worry about that stinking RTK station blowing over in a storm. This thing can go anywhere. But it also features obstacle detection, and you can set up a sensitivity level.
All right, so we are here out in our second section of Christmas trees. This is a very, very miserable area to mow. So you're gonna have giant mosquitoes, you're gonna have horse flies, you're gonna have deer flies. It has to get mowed because this is going to get really tall. As you can see, we've lost a lot of trees out here. So those are gonna have to get replanted. But the problem is, we can't really see how much damage is done if we can't see the trees. By summertime, this is going to be almost as tall as my head. And this right here is the #1 reason why I'm a huge advocate for robot lawnmowers. I don't hate mowing the grass, but we have 1,000 things to do. And by having the Luba3 by Mammotion back here mowing the grass, that means I have time to spray the trees for disease, spray the ground and weed kill off all the weeds around the trees, trim the trees, fertilize the trees, and did I mention trimming the trees? It is a lot of work to maintain Christmas trees, and if all of my time is dedicated to mowing, my crop gets neglected and my profits drop. Very, very, very thankful that we have this as an option on our farm. So let's get it out, let's put it to work, and really, it's gonna have to be able to reach the satellites in this very narrow bit of land. Can it do that? We're gonna find out. We're actually gonna be using 4G service back here, but Mammotion has a new LiDAR navigation technology, so we're gonna see if that will work back here too. Honestly, this area is a really big dead zone. I cannot even fly the drone back here. So we have the Luba3 right here. We actually have it connected to a power station. So what we're gonna do is I am gonna bring a solar panel down. I have a whole solar panel set up that I'm gonna use to connect to my Luba3 and the power station to be able to operate this 24/7 down here on the field. Honestly, this is the easiest part to do. The solar setup is a lot more difficult. So without further ado, let me show you how we're gonna hook this up. All right, we're gonna open up our Mammotion right here. So you wanna make sure you have the right robot lawnmower. So right here, it shows the Luba3, but be aware that you can only have your Luba on one or another app. So you can't be running two lawnmowers at the same time. You can have two lawnmowers in the app, but they cannot operate at the same time. Okay, so we're going to do the manual mapping, not the auto. All right, it says it's undocking. Ooh, there we go. All right, guys, so to save on time, okay. Right now it's just looking at everything. Ready to map. Okay, so we will start mapping this. I'm just gonna do 2 rows. Alright, so we successfully managed to map an entire row. So there is an area down here that is really, really bad. It is full of sticks, it is full of brush, and it is not a place that you want a robot to go down and mow. I guess I'm going to bring the robot down now, and I'm going to mark out the area down there that needs to be a no-go zone. Alright, she's off and rolling. And by the way, guys, some of this grass down here that she just got done rolling over was a good 24 inches tall. It didn't look like that until I got walking in it. I'm like, oh, this is a lot taller than I thought it was. See how tall this grass is? This is like hay right here. This is hay grass. I guess we could try a virtual fence, or we could try a no-go zone. The virtual fence is new, so I'm not sure. We might just give that a shot and see. Treats virtual fences the same as real fences and will not try to cross them while working. Okay, that sounds about right. So we have it set to that. So save. All right, guys, you ready? All right. Mowing speed is about right. Okay. Whew. All right. Ooh, that thing is like moving a lot faster than I was expecting. Okay. Alright, so far it's cutting this. You can see the area where the wheels are just pushing it down, and that's pretty standard for any lawnmower. Alright, so what I really want to see is how it's going to mow this thick area up here.
And about 15 minutes later, this is what we have. Granted, it's not pretty, but remember, these lawnmowers, all of them on the market, are designed to cut normal length grass. There is not a single robot mower residentially based that is designed to cut 2 to 3 foot tall grass. So the very fact that it's able to get it this far down to the ground is pretty spectacular. But let's take a look and see what it can do on normal length grass. And as promised, here is our solar setup. We are using the 300-watt solar panels by Zoop Solar. I'll link in the video description. And these 300-watt panels are powering into our solar charger, which is then powering up our battery, which is charging our power station, which is plugging into our Luba3. So the Luba3 is able to remain fully off-grid, stay charged, and get to mowing the grass as often as it needs to. I did end up going through and replacing the solar controller with a different version. You have to be careful to match every item in your setup. So look at your battery, look at your solar panel, and look at your solar charger.
Alright, so one of Mammotion's newest beta features on their Luba3 is the drop mow option. Now again, it is a beta feature, so expect more updates to be released regarding this new technology. But this technology basically takes it to a new level. You can take the robot, take it anywhere in the country, drop it down on someone's lawn as long as it's fenced, and it will mow the entire area. You don't have to be connected to an RTK, you don't have to be connected in a map, you don't have to have anything mapped out or plotted. It will just go through and it will mow it. So as you can see, we have no fencing right here. So it's not exactly going to be a perfect test because the robot's just going to keep traveling. So if we click the little hexagon at the top again, we have this, and right here we have beta features. So we're gonna click beta features, and then there's our drop mow option. Let's try the button. Okay.
Start working.
Alright, so let's try this again. We have a nice little area we mowed out here. I didn't mow it super low, so this is at 4 inches. Alright, so it looks like it has finally picked up a straight pattern that it's going to mow. So I wonder if it's going to see that as a barrier and turn around. Oh, look at guys, it did! It did! Oh my gosh! Look at that! It's working! And it's going to come back on it. There it is! I really was doubtful this was going to work, but there it is. Living proof. Again, this is beta technology. That means it is still being developed. This is a feature in development, but it's already showing very promising results. Look at that. Look at that. See? It sees it and it's stopping, and it's going to go right back around on the path that it started. Look at that. All right, so I am beyond excited because look at, you can actually do a tree, guys, for the Christmas tree farm. I thought there was a point where you could do a custom design. I don't remember if that was an option or not. This is the first time I've actually tried using this. I'm not sure how well it's gonna show up because the grass is so long, but we'll give it a shot. And it's still pretty cool that you can put an actual picture into your grass. So let's give that a shot. back up here with Zippy, and she's gotten the area completely mowed. Honestly, it looks really good. Here's what we have. So you can see that she's got those nice stripe effects going on. I don't know if you can see the striping on the lawn. If you are the person that loves stripes in your lawn, she can definitely achieve it. And here is our tree, which again looks a little wonky because the grass is so tall. But that is in fact a tree. It does look pretty good. It just doesn't show up on camera. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was a little bit of information. I know these robots get a lot of flack for their supposed inability to be able to cut the grass, but I can tell you firsthand, it does an amazing job on our farm. So definitely check them out in the video description down below, and stay tuned for more updates as I show you what this looks like after the robot has been put to work on a regular basis, because it looks fantastic.